athletic today. They can pass in the creases. They can throw a lob to Gobert. I think you've got to keep concentrating and keep Donovan Mitchell in front of you. Forget about sitting in one direction. That just was too much room to operate.
Doubling Steph, and so the escape valve players are going to be the bigs. Damian able to set up a shot for Clay. That's good. Damian Jones has to do something when he's the escape passer off the Curry double team.
The dribble handoff was the safest way, and he didn't move his body, so no chance for a third foul.
Blocking Mitchell. Damian Jones.
He couldn't do these things last year.
Absolutely not.
And he also has a little 18-foot jump shot. Mitchell.
From deep, every battle is going to be huge on the glass. And Durant will push.
I want to see Damian Jones drop in a little 18-footer when Gobert does not come out to defend it.
Another good screen for Clay. So Damian, dribble handoff screen, and then a good body screen there. And Clay's got back-to-back jumpers.
Yeah, glad to see him shooting well. 5 of 20 in game 1 against OKC.
Favors losing the handle. And a little take foul by Rubio. Ricky Rubio and Steph Curry are going to be linked together forever. And that is because of where they finished in the draft. And Minnesota passed on the two-time All-Star. They went for the Spanish kid who stayed overseas for 2 more years.
Took him at number 5, right? This is Johnny Flynn at number 6.
Rising.
So Rudy Gobert was there. That's why he didn't go all the way. Had to alter and stay for the jump shot.
Rubio wanted a little contact there. Look at Draymond just battling Favors.
It's a great matchup.
And that's the way to play the lob. Damian was expecting the lob and knocked it away. And Durant taking it the distance.
I love that play by Damian Jones. You see his quickness, his athleticism. He's not only fast laterally down the floor, he's fast and quick vertically.
And the Warrior lead at 3 in a spirited beginning to the ball game.
Opening week, presented by SoFi, a modern finance company.
Said we could see more Alfonso McKinney and Jacob Evans on this road trip. Damian Lee also activated for this game. Now, Monty Poole, our Warriors insider, wrote about the whole situation. You can find that story on the My Teams app. Brand new app for you, a whole new way to follow the Warriors, and live streaming is available. Download the My Teams app from the App Store. And as far as Jacob Evans, as he goes through the rookie learning curve, last night he tweeted, quote, "Just need all positive energy around me, nothing else." Guys?
I'll tell you what, Karen, I have dozens of apps, and the My Teams app is the only one that I allow notifications. And you pick up every morning, there's something in there. I've been reading Monty Poole's story with Steve Kerr. It was a 5-part series. It's fantastic. It just pops up there, and all of a sudden I get lured into it, and it's pretty compelling.
Jay Crowder, acquired last year in the Rodney Hood trade. And this is there, but Damian Jones with a foul. Gobert is such a large man that Damian is going to be battling repeatedly. And as a young player, he's a little perplexed with the whistle, but it's part of the growth. Block shot, good screens, ran the floor, got a dunk.
They're going to need him out there, and he's going to have to learn to play without fouling, and that's one of the things the Warriors have to do overall. But, you know, he's young and impetuous.
There he took it to Looney to drop it off. Beautifully done by Steph.
Looney made himself available. Got his hands up, and Steph took it as far as he could. Nice play.
So Royce O'Neal in with Jay Crowder, Rubio, Donovan Mitchell, and Gobert. Beautiful dish to Gobert. Steve Kerr, it looks like a third base coach for his beloved Dodgers. He's windmilling the Warriors. He wants the tempo to be increased.
I've always been a Jay Crowder fan. He made that play there. He could score, he could play, rebound, he could defend. It's a good pickup for them.
Curry rimming out that 3. Rubio. Career high field goal percentage, career high three-point percentage a year ago.
He still prefers to pass.
offensive foul by Rubio.
Not much room to operate down there. You'll see Steph, he's going to make the pass here. He's thinking a shot, and then he realized I better pass the ball. It's interesting how they would have called that had he taken a shot. He was leaning in to try to get a foul, shooting the ball initially.
Jonas Jerebko, the former member of the Utah Jazz. Crowder hitting it deep too.
He's a threat. We've got to get some scoring from Jonas Jerebko. We'll call him both ways. He doesn't care.
Top iron. Curry with an offensive rebound.
This is a shot he's got to take.
Jerebko three is perfect.
I talked to him yesterday. I said, Jonas, you're a good shooter. Seems like you're deferring to everybody else. Take that shot. They're going to need it when that second group comes in.
Rubio again. That's just a shot that he never had in Minnesota.
You're exactly right.
Talked about how Quinn Snyder empowered him. Said, no, these are good shots. I want you to take them. Let's go avoid a disaster there.
You see, he's got length.
Steve Kerr's going to use the timeout. We've got a timeout taken. So 4:07 remaining in the first. Talked about Utah being an elite team. We already know the Warriors are. You'd expect nothing less in the first 8 minutes. Curry battling. The former member of the Jazz striping the three.
Warriors basketball on NBC Sports Bay Area is brought to you by Adyen, the payments platform of choice for many of the world's leading companies.
In Utah, a good one, even at 19. A better one the other night, Jim. Our Lexus experience amazing. The ring ceremony, the banner revealing, the final opening night at Oracle, and the rings that actually are two-sided and come apart. All from Jason at Beverly Hills. That was a great night.
Well, looking for a three-peat. That's the quest this year. Anything less than a championship would be disappointing. We all know that. But you got to play them one at a time here.
This is really unfortunate. Steph's going to be called for an offensive foul on a pass as Dante Exum jumped in front of him. And so Curry's got two offensive fouls.
That's not even basketball there, okay? And the officials ought to know that. They've got to ignore that type of foul. You know, you've got to let people run. You can stand in front of everybody, but you're not in the spirit of the game. You don't do that.
Crowder missing the three.
They should have called a defensive foul on that. Even if it went the other way, I'd have said that. Nice pass. Stop there.
Steph, I think that may energize me. He is not happy. He may take it out on the Jazz. John Livingston's first playing time. Durant, Jerebko, Looney, and Curry. So Dante Exum checks in, Jim. He missed 68 games last year. But this kid had 13 in opening night. And they've been waiting for him to get through his injuries to see all his potential unlocked.
He's explosive. And I'll tell you what, once he gets going, he feels like he can do anything. This is a very tough shot. Usually goes for Stephen Curry. Exum is fouled. Now Exum is extremely quick. Got huge hops, as you saw in that last dunk. Prone to mistakes. He can't make mistakes because he's a very high-risk player.
Now, Dante Exum's dad, Cecil, actually won a national championship with Michael Jordan and James Worthy in North Carolina in 1982. Now, he played in the Australian Institute of Sport. His father played collegiately here in North Carolina.
Heyday, of course. North Carolina's always seems like always in the heyday.
See, now, I could have done that better for his dad. Cecil Exum led North Carolina to a national title with Michael Jordan and James Worthy.
1984?
1982.
Okay.
This is a real good overplay. Here they have the steal.
Yeah, Jerebko put it in the right place away from the defender, but Durant's got to do a better job of holding that defender behind him. And not yielding.
Quinn Cook has that Exum matchup now. Jerebko corner three, and he's hit two.
He's already got two.
Well, you said, Jim, with the second unit, either Clay or KD is going to be out there, right?
Yes.
But the other reserves have to score. It can't just be Kevin by himself.
But just his presence is going to take a lot of pressure off of everyone else, because he will get a double team. As you saw there last time, everybody was looking at him, either in the lane or leaning that way, even on the weak side, and that's why he was able to to Jerebko.
Steve Kerr is exhorting the Warriors to stop a lot of these just very touchy fouls, because opening night, Jim, there were 50 fouls in that game in a 48-minute game. 29 by the Warriors, 21 by OKC. These freedom of movement points of emphasis, you can't. The clutch and grab's going to be called this year.
And that really hurts a team like the Warriors, because they like to get the rhythm and flow, right, and to get it going. You know, they're the type of teams you've seen all through the years: Chicago, Boston, the Lakers. All of a sudden, you know, they're going on an 18-4 run.
Couldn't quite get the angle. The ricochet back out to Jerebko and Livingston. Remember that shot clock only reset to 14, so it's already down to 7.
Durant knows that. He's going baseline.
KD sneaking in.
What a little spin move.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Every little bump is going to be free throws once you get over the limit like that.
Quinn Cook with the personal. It'll be his first.
Watch Kevin Durant. He gets a little leverage on his defender, O'Neal. Nice job. He got that, his shoulder into his back. When he felt that, that's when he spun. So he knew he was leaning that way, and he used his own momentum against it.
And if you're O'Neal, you're thinking, well, he may try that Nowitzki step back, so I got to be ready for that. I'm leaning forward.
Yeah. So that's exactly right. He's leaning forward like that and trying to push him away, and all of a sudden Durant used that resistance to a positive.
It's something you always say, Jim. Don't make up your mind what you're going to do. Wait for the defender and then read and react to him.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah. You don't presuppose your move. You don't predetermine your move. You react depends on what the defense does.
So Ingles holding out to KD as he moves. If you're just getting into games and it's the first week of the season, the freedom of movement, they don't want the bear hugs and the holding and the grabbing off the ball. And so the officials are calling it appropriately, and the players are going to have to adjust.
Yes. And they'll loosen up a little bit as it goes on. It always does.